Welcome to Michelle's Body Shop. As usual, today's circuit is going to be a full body workout. And all you're going to need, your own body weight, a couple of dumbbells, a chair or a bench, and a mat or a towel. Now remember, if you want to do these workouts live with me, then just go to michellesbodyshop.com and click on classes to sign up for live virtual workouts Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Now, are you ready to get started? Let's get into it. This channel's about us.
Let's start this workout with a warm-up, beginning with 10 bodyweight squats. When you do your squats, go down far enough that your elbows touch your knees, and then in a slow and controlled motion, squeeze your glutes on the way up. I accidentally recorded this warm-up in a vertical format, but the rest of the workout will be full screen. For the next part of the warm-up, we're going to be doing 10 reverse lunges on each side. The starting position has your front knee in a 90-degree angle, and then push your weight through your heel as you stand back up. Focus your mind as you do this movement on contracting your glute and leg muscles as you stand back up in a slow and controlled motion. Now let's warm up our shoulder joints by doing front circles for a 10 count. And you're going to count like 1,000, 2, 1,000, up to 10. And then I want you to do 10 large circles going forward. After you do that, you're going to do a 10 count small circles backwards and then 10 large circles backwards to really get those shoulders warmed up and ready to work. Okay, now give your shoulders a nice stretch by pulling your arm across your body. And then we're going to stretch the triceps by pulling your elbow up like you see me doing. Once you finished one side, do the other side. Next, we're going to do a quick stretch through our legs and our core by standing in that reverse lunge position again with your front leg at a 90-degree angle. And I want you to raise your arms up over your head. Feel that stretch through your core and through your legs. Then lean on back and stretch your hamstrings, pointing your toes up in the air. And then I want you to hold your ankle to your glutes and feel that stretch through your quads, the front of your upper leg. And then do the other side. Now let's get down to business. We're going to start with 24 sit-ups. Next, we're going to do 12 elbow to knee crunches. As you guys have seen me do many times, this just involves kind of a bicycle move. Some people call them a bicycle crunch. And you don't have to touch your elbow to your knee if that's too difficult. But the point is for you to reach and twist your upper body as you go through this motion.
Drop that.
All right, now we're going to do 12 toe touches. You don't have to touch your toes. The important thing is that you reach as high as you can and get those 12 reps in there. Next, I'm going to show you 10 single leg hip thrusts using only body weight. First, I'm going to demonstrate this on my mat, and then I'll show you how to use a chair or a bench. Just straighten one of your legs, and you can hold your upper body like I am so that you can get plenty of movement, and push through your heel until your body is like a bridge straight across. And you're going to feel a contraction in your glutes and your hamstrings, and you're going to want to really focus your mind on that and squeeze as hard as you can. Doing this in a very slow and controlled motion makes it a pretty good workout. I mean, I am feeling the burn despite the fact that it is only my body weight. But doing one leg at a time like this really focuses in the effort on that muscle. So you can do this same exercise using a chair or a bench. Just lean your back and your upper body, your elbows against a chair or a bench, and it does increase your range of motion a good bit. So it is a little bit better, I think. And then also to add to this exercise, if you wanted to, you could put a dumbbell in your lap, kind of at your hip area, and that would help to add some weight to this. But, of course, you can use your body weight going very slow and controlled, and increase your reps as you need to make sure you're really feeling the burn and breaking down that muscle. And now it's time to do 10 single leg RDLs, or Romanian deadlifts. To do the Romanian deadlift, the starting position has your front leg in the 90 degree, just like when we did the reverse lunge. And I want you to hold the dumbbell, one in each hand. And you're going to lower the dumbbell to about halfway down your calf to just maybe right above your ankle. And then the exercise really comes in when you stand back up. So when you're standing back up, I want you to focus your mind on squeezing your glutes, and of course your upper leg as well. And you'll feel the exercise. It's a very tiring move, and that's how you know it's working. All right, good job. And now on to the other leg. Starting position has your front leg in the 90 degree angle. Now we're going to work the front of the shoulder muscle, the front deltoid, by doing 10 front raises. Hold one dumbbell in your hand as you see me doing, and you're going to, you can slightly bend your elbow because you don't want to lock out your elbow. You could injure it that way. So slightly bend your elbow, but the motion is in your shoulder only. So you're going to have your arms extended, but not fully extended, and then you're going to raise your arms so that your elbow is in line with your shoulder. It's okay if the weight is a little higher than your shoulder, but you're not going to raise your elbows any higher than your shoulder height. Now for the side of the shoulder muscle, we're going to do 12 lateral raises. Make sure that you are not pointing your thumb downward when you're doing the extension. Your palms and your arms are essentially parallel with the ground on the extension. But you can slightly, ever so slightly, tilt your thumb upward, but make sure that you do not tilt it downward because that will put your shoulder in a position where it'll be more easily injured.
Drop that.
Now we're going to do 15 bent over rows for the rear shoulder muscle. You're going to use a chair or a bench, put one knee and one hand down, and tilt the dumbbell up slightly in the back so that the weight is more focused towards the back of your arm. And then bend your elbow, pulling your arm up and your elbow back and keeping your arm very close to your side. As always, do this in a slow and controlled motion.
Drop that.
On to the other side now. Now we're going to do 10 tricep extensions. You'll need a bench or a chair and one dumbbell. The starting position has your elbow up, and then you're going to move only your lower arm to extend your arm out, and at the end of the extension, your palm is facing the ceiling. Do 10 of these on each side.
Drop that.
Next, we're going to do 10 hammer curls for the biceps. The starting position has a dumbbell in each hand with your palms facing towards each other. You can bend your knees slightly and then move only your lower arm, going slow and controlled and flexing that bicep as you curl. You did it! Great job! Now make sure you do all 3 sets, and I'll see you next time at Michelle's Body Shop.